welcome back to my channel. I have decided to post videos, inspirational content every other day here on this channel, which for me is a little bit of a challenge, but that's how you grow. And I'm planning to always film them outside depending on where I am. Today I am here in Innsbruck, which will be my main habitat for a while still. But exciting things are ahead. I'm gonna be moving to LA soon, and yeah, I'm just hoping I can continue to make these videos because I've come to realize it's really just about inspiring one person, and that's what I've already achieved, and that made me so happy that I just want to continue to give, and this is my favorite way to give. And as you can see, today's title is How to Overcome and Outgrow Your Fears, because as you may have realized, the fears you've had when you were 5 years old are not the same you have today. And that's my main point already, is that your your fears don't stay the same. Actually, a wise man, you can look him up on YouTube, his name is Preston Smiles, has already said that your comfort zone that you have right now was probably your dream 3 years ago. And I find that's the same with fears. So, for example, I used to be so afraid of how others would judge me based on my appearance. So I would have never worn a sweater like this that makes me look like I'm some kind of child with a unicorn, and I've always loved wearing bright and vibrant colors, but at some point society told me that that's not okay, and as a grown-up, an adult, a 21-year-old, you're supposed to wear more muted colors like jeans and grays and maybe reds, but nothing like too crazy strong. And the thing is, I love mixing colors, so I started to ignore that and just try to adapt, but that didn't make me happy. And I think that's why we all need to overcome our fears, is to truly find our own personal happiness. And as long as you play by the rules of society, it's gonna be impossible to do that. And yeah, so here I am sitting with my unicorn sweater, and I'm just gonna give you some tips and tricks on how to manage your fears. So the first one is to start small. And with that I mean is, you maybe feel an impulse to go and talk to someone you haven't spoken before. And I mean, it depends on what is small for you. Maybe for some people that are very introverted, this is a big step already. But just try and find your little things that you're scared of and go and do them. There are many good tricks on how to overcome that first fear and just do it anyways. My favorite one is the 5-second rule by Robbins. The link is in the description for all the people I'm mentioning. And it's literally, you count down from 5 to 1 and you just do it, because there is this window in your brain where you either start talking yourself out of it or you go and do it. And I've implemented this with tiny things. Well, for me they were big at the beginning, but now I don't care anymore. Because I used to do this thing called muscle testing. Actually, I still do it. And when I go grocery shopping with my boyfriend, we would pick out items from the refrigerator or just any food items, would hold them in one hand and then test if they were good for us or not. And gosh, people were staring and looking at us weird, like especially in Austria. Wow, like these things, they immediately put you in this drawer of crazy and weird. And yeah, but in the beginning, oh my god, I was drowning in uncomfortability. That's not a word, but I'm making it now. And now that we've done it like 3 and 4 and 5 times, I don't even notice the looks. I don't even notice the stares. I don't even care. Like literally, I will just focus on the food, and unless someone is like standing like that close to me and looking at me, I will not care. And that's what made me realize, wow, just by continuing to do something, even though you have this feeling of discomfort and stress and anxiety and worries, and just continuing, I think that's the most important point, is continue doing something. If there's not any actual danger involved, because that's what fear is supposed to prevent us from, then continue doing it and see where it leads you. And for me, with this simple thing that I just kept doing that, I found freedom for myself because I let go of this strong thing where I feel like I have to care what others think of me. And I have to care if somebody likes me or not. And that's just incredibly empowering for yourself. And I've just come to realize what makes life so interesting and why goals are so important is because it makes us grow. It makes us realize that we are stronger than our fears. And that's the second message, is to have and build your awareness muscle to recognize that you are the creator of your fear, which means that you cannot be this fear. That means you are stronger than your fear. It means that you're more powerful than your fear. It means that if you created it, you can also dance with it. You can sing with it. You can choose whatever to do with your fear. You can decide to keep going. You can decide to accept the fear, but still go your way. Still make those decisions, even though they're scary and risky. And in the end, have in the back of your mind, it's not about solely succeeding. Of course, succeeding is awesome, but the thing, what people are scared of is that then their success doesn't happen. Maybe they fail and they think all of it was for nothing and they're just a big failure in general and life is hard and all these things, when they don't realize that the biggest gift of having set this goal is their self-development, who they have grown to be, how they approach life now, the insights, the people, the journey. And I used to never understand people saying it's about the journey and not about the destination, because I'm like, well, I want to get rich. I don't care about the journey. I just want the end thing. And now I kind of slowly realize more and more that in order to be happy, and that is success in life. I know we hear it all the time, money doesn't make you happy, but still it's not really in everyone's head, and we still think that materialistic things can make us happy. But what do we expect from money? What do we expect from the best boyfriend, girlfriend ever? What do we expect from a nice house and from a great career? We expect these things to make us happy. When how we get happy is how we do things, how we feel when we do things, how much we grow, how much we realize we are stronger than our fears and our limitations. And it's just so awesome to be human and to have these experiences. And really a quote I love, and it's by Alexi Panos, also in the description, is stop trying to skip the freaking struggle. That's what builds character. And it's so true. I am not who I am today. You are not who you are today without all the challenges you had to overcome. Without all the struggle, who would you be? I know a lot of people that, or not many, but I know some people that have had a fairly easy life. And plainly, for me, they're boring. Like, you can tell they haven't had to question themselves. They hadn't had to figure out their life. They haven't been to rock bottom and tried to climb back up. So for me, I feel like, wow, there's nothing to learn from them. They're in their bubble and it's all about safety, and that's boring for me. Like, I think everyone needs to find their path. And one motto that's been on my door was, if you go your way, things will align. And I actually got that from my mom, funny enough, and she's quite a bit about safety in life. But still, I live by this motto, and it empowers me every time I walk into my room. And I hope you can find something like that too. Check out the people in the description, they're awesome. And if you want to see more of these videos coming every other day now, please subscribe to this channel, and I hope to see you guys soon. Bye!
Wow.